Hello, all you wonderful people out there, and welcome to a special episode of My Media Museum. As a Christmas present to my wife, I decided I was going to film a video and post it up on the channel discussing our trips to Estes Park and the Estes Park Ark. About 10 years or so ago, we decided we were going to run away for Christmas and just spend it alone together in a cabin, just me and her, out in the woods, enjoying nature, quiet and peaceful. Don't sound bad, does it? Well, it wasn't. It was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So we started going up there on a regular basis, 2 or 3 times a year, birthday, Christmas, anniversary. You know, we've been together, 32 years now. That's a long time. And still very happy. She's my best friend, and I'm absolutely certain she will be to the end. So anyways, getting back to the point of the story here, over on the east end of town, right before you enter the canyon, there's a building that looks like Noah's Ark, and it's called the Estes Park Ark. It's changed a bit over the last 10 years since we've been going up there and visiting it. And the last few times it was even closed. So I'm not sure if they're still in business anymore or not. But point is, they were for quite some time, and we went in there and checked it out one day, and they had a bunch of stuffed bears and a bunch of interesting animals. Really different critters, you know. Not stuff you're going to pick up at Walmart, but things that you wouldn't normally find in a store. And as the years went on, and we picked up a few here and there on trips up there just to remember the trip by, we ended up also finding a store downtown in Estes Park. It used to be called the Weather Vane. They've changed their name since then. But they're there on the north side of the street in the middle of downtown in the indoor mall. Wonderful lady, nice couple, and she has a lot of really interesting critters as well. So I don't really remember which ones we got at the Ark and which ones we picked up downtown, but they all came pretty much from those 2 stores. And so getting to the point, I'm going to go ahead and start showing you those. We've got Eddie the elephant here. So, you know, actually, he's Eddie Elephant. We don't put labels on people and things, and this tag, you know, that's their birth certificate as far as the way we see it. So it's Eddie Elephant, okay? It's not Arnold the Schwarzenegger or Sylvester the Stallone or even Chuck the Norris. So it's Eddie Elephant, okay? Just to be clear on the names. And Eddie's been with us for a while. I don't remember who the first one was to join the clan, but there's Eddie for you. He's a good guy. And next up, we got Jimmy Moose. Now, I wanted to call him Mickey, but everybody told me that Mickey was a mouse and not a moose. So he ended up being called Jimmy after my all-time favorite guitarist. And he's really soft. I mean, super duper soft. Much softer than Mr. Elephant over there. And that's what we really, you know, are attracted to. We like the really soft ones. And, you know, nothing wrong with that, huh? So, there you go. That's Jimmy. And then next we've got Rocky, the flying squirrel. Yeah, he's really super soft too, man. You can really pet Rocky here. And if you don't know why the squirrel's named Rocky, then you probably didn't watch cartoons in the 70s. Because, you know, the moose, I wasn't going to name him after Bullwinkle. But the flying squirrel, yeah, he's Rocky. And he's a good squirrel. He's a real good squirrel. Next up, we got Harrietta the hippo. Now, she's kind of small for a hippo, you know. We can't all grow into people's expectations. Sometimes we just stay small, and that's the way things are. But Harrietta is a very, very happy hippo. She guards my bookcase and keeps real good tabs on it for me. So there you go, Harrietta the hippo. Now, let's see. Oh, we got Buffy. Buffy the buffalo. And, as far as I know, Buffy hasn't killed any vampires recently, or ever since we've been together. But Buffy's a very happy buffalo. Very soft, cuddly, very loving. So, but we haven't had any vampire attacks either since we've had Buffy with us. So, maybe you just never know what's going on while you're sleeping, So, there's Buffy the buffalo. And next up, we've got Sally Sloth. And, no offense to anyone, and I don't think sloth is a bad name. Just because they're a little slow doesn't mean they're lazy. They're just not in a hurry to get anywhere or do anything. And sometimes, sometimes that's probably best if you just take your time and enjoy things the way they are. So, old Sally Sloth here, she's one of my favorites. I like to pet her belly, and she likes to have it petted. So, there you go, Sally Sloth. Welcome. All right, what we got up next? Now this one, her birth certificate here says it's a hen. But I don't think hens have these on their chins. So, we ended up calling it Rocky Rooster. And that's what they are here in our little corner of the world. Rocky the Rooster. And not very good at getting us up in the morning though. It's pretty quiet. Rarely ever makes any noise at all. So, as roosters go, not very good at their job, but we still like them and keep them around all the same. All right, next we got Larry the Longhorn. Yeah, don't know if he's from Texas or not, but I venture to guess he probably is. Hey, see, he's actually got an Estes Park Ark tag. It even says Estes Ark on it. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. His birth certificate says he's from Estes Park, but most Longhorns are from Texas, I do believe. And he's a good Longhorn, really soft, little pointy, but don't hurt no one. All right, so let's see who we're going to share with you next here, because we've got quite a few more. Sunny Bunny! Sunny the Bunny. Always happy, always soft, always fluffy. So, you'd think Sunny could fly with ears like that, but no, she can't fly. She's just good at cuddling. Yeah, so there's Sunny for you. Sunny the Bunny. Then, oh yeah, Becky Badger. Got to talk about Becky a little bit here. Everybody tells me that badgers are mean. But not Becky. Becky's a sweetheart. Becky's not mean at all. Not even the slightest little bit. Never had a problem with Becky. And if she isn't happy, all you gotta do is scratch your belly, and it puts a smile on her face right away. Alrighty. Now here, this is an interesting story. Arnold the pig. Well, there I go using sorry about that, Arnold. I know you're Arnold Pig, and we don't have labels here. So, Arnold Pig. Anyways, when we went to buy Arnold and add him to our clan, the guy at the counter said something about him having a name on his birth certificate. And we said, well, to us, he's going to be Arnold. And the guy looked at us kind of funny and said, why would you name a pig Arnold? So obviously you never watched Green Acres. I mean, come on. We were really, really surprised that he couldn't understand why we were going to name Arnold Arnold. But Arnold likes his name. Arnold's happy being Arnold. And there you go. Happy, happy, joy, joy, Arnold. Now we've got Robert the Rhino. You know, he likes to run around. Try to keep him in check sometimes is a little difficult. He's kind of hyperactive. So he's always jumping off the shelf. And I'm having to pick him up, put him back where he's supposed to stay. Keep an eye on everybody else. But he's a pretty good rhino. So there you go. That's Robert the Rhino. And, ooh, Harry Bigfoot. You know, Harry was really wanting to know what his family was like. And we tried to go out and find Harry's parents, but we haven't had any luck finding any Bigfoot around here. You hear some stories, but as far as we know, they're really good at hiding. So poor Harry here, we've had to take him in and give him some love and take care of him. And I think he's happy. Don't he look happy? Yeah, I think Harry's happy here with us, even though we never could find his parents. All right, then we only got 2 more here to show you. We've got Paula the Possum, and she hangs around in the corner of the room, keeping an eye on things, making sure spiders don't come down on us and bite us while we're sleeping. So, Paula's a pretty happy possum. It's a good possum. Soft possum. We love Paula. And so the last one here we're going to share with you today is Willie Jr. And that's because I had a dog that was a wiener dog when I was a kid, and his name was Willie. So this one had to be Willie Jr. Willie and Billy. So there you go. That's our story about the Estes Park Ark and how we got all these friends to live with us. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.